Lori? Carl's fast asleep in the car. It's the first time he's slept since we hit the road 2 days ago.
Good. He seems to be taking things well as can be expected.
Are you okay?
Look at it. The whole city is overrun. We can't even get in without being attacked. My parents are dead. Everyone that came to the city for protection is dead. It'd have to be. Nobody could survive that. And Rick? 3 weeks he's been in that coma. He doesn't even know this has happened. And we left him to come here for this.
I'd suggest just going back for him. He's safe at the hospital. It's the safest place for him, and we can't help him in this condition. Besides, if the government is going to start cleaning this place up soon, near a major city is the best place to be.
Oh, Shane, I can't thank you enough for coming with us. Carl and I would never have made it down here on our own. I'll never be able to repay you. I don't know what's going through your head, but I'm a wreck. I don't really know how to explain it. With all that's going on, with Rick and my parents and the world, don't take this the wrong way, but I just feel so alone.
Lori, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I'm sorry.
No, Shane, don't apologize. Everything we've been through, everything we're going through, I understand. Shane, I need you. I need you.
Oh, Lori. I've wanted this for so long.
All right then.
You son of a bitch!
What a day, huh? Lori, she's taking it hard on the rest of us. I guess with that trip down here, him taking care of her and Carl, she trusted him. Hell, we all did.
I never would have thought him to be one snap like that. He just lost it. He was my friend. Probably my best friend. This shit we're in is not to be taken lightly. If it can change a man like Shane so drastically, we're in deeper shit than we thought. I better hang back. Let her catch up. We'll talk later. How's she doing?
Better, but it's going to be a long time before that poor girl is going to be back to normal.
Dale, do you think any of us will ever be back to normal?
After today? Not really. And speaking of which, and I'm not saying this to say I told you so. I saw this coming. Shane's been changing since you arrived. I think he was in love with your wife.
I know. The things he was rambling on about before he tried to shoot me. That's all that makes sense.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is that everyone in the camp was starting to get wary of Shane. The attacks? Amy? Jim? We are ready to move this camp, Rick. We let Shane call the shots because he was a cop. I'm an old man. Glenn's a kid. Alan, well, he's not leadership material. We need someone to look up to make us feel safe, especially the women. I talked to everyone earlier. We think that someone is you.
Okay then, get some sleep. We're moving camp tomorrow. We've been here long enough as it is.
Oh, and one more thing. Andrea's been keeping track of days since this whole thing went down. Unless she's messed up along the way, tomorrow is Christmas.
Don't tell anyone. Do you hear me? I don't want anyone to know. I don't want to have to explain to my son, on top of all this other shit, Santa can't find him. Let's just skip Christmas this year, okay? I don't want to upset the kids.
Okay, understood.
Daddy?
You slept pretty late, Carl. We're all almost done packing up for the big move. You doing okay? If you ever want to talk about what happened, you can talk to me.
I know, Dad.
So if you ever want to talk, you let me know. Okay?
Uh-huh.
We all ready to go?
I just need to get the gas from the cars into the RV. We'll be ready to hit the road as soon as Dale's ready.
I'm all set. We can go right after we're gassed up.
Okay, everyone take a good look around the camp and make sure we're not forgetting anything. And let's get the hell out of here.
It's a bumpy ride, but we'll be fine as long as I take it slow. We should be on the road in no time.
Thank God the snow lit up, eh?
He's gotta stop shitting on us sometime, you know?
We almost there?
Just a little further. Ugh, and it'll be out of the way.
Ugh. We don't have to get it completely off the road. Just out of the way.
Then I think we've about done it. You guys can give it a rest.
Phew. I don't think I could have lasted much longer.
Rick?
Look around! See how many there are! We don't want to get surrounded!
Whoa, hold your fire.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh, God, we could have killed you.
I'm sorry to sneak up on you, especially in the dark like that. We were walking across the field when my daughter Julie saw your headlights. We don't see a lot of people. Live ones, at least. Not anymore.
I hear ya. I was starting to think we were it. I'm Rick.
Tyreese. And this here's Julie and Chris. Do you guys have any food? Julie and Chris are going steady, dating. I don't know the correct term anymore. Anyway, Chris was staying with us when everything started going to hell. Family problems, long story. We had a pretty good setup before we ran out of food, and it got cold. Without heat, our house was cold as outside. We didn't have a fireplace or anything. So a couple weeks ago, we set out in search of food. We thank you for what you got here. We haven't eaten for a couple of days.
Don't mention it, man. It's just good to see a new face. Listen, we're calling it a night here soon. I'm sure we can make some room in the RV for you if you and your kids want to stick around. Just for tonight, or longer. I think it's safer to be in groups. You're welcome to tag along with us.
That's kind of you, Rick. But if it's all the same, I think the kids and I will probably just sleep in this car over here. They're not too comfortable around strangers.
Understood. We'll see you tomorrow then.
You're just inviting a stranger to sleep in the same room as us?
He's got kids with him, Lori.
So do we. Don't be so trusting, Rick.
Sorry about that last night. 1 minute I'm telling you we haven't seen anyone. The next, I'm using the kids are afraid of strangers as an excuse to not sleep in the RV with you. It's just, you can never be too careful. You know, you guys could have been traveling cannibals for all I know.
What changed your mind?
The jury's still out.
I understand what you're saying, though. This stuff changes people. I just watched my best friend flip out and try to kill me not a couple days ago. I'd never seen anyone act like that, let alone him. I was so shaken by seeing the change in him, I almost didn't even realize the danger I was in. I think we've got some good people here. I think we're getting by okay. Honestly, I just don't know what anyone's thinking. To me, that's scarier than any half-rotten ghoul trying to eat my flesh.
A couple of weeks after all this started, the first time we ran out of food, we made a run down to the country store about 2 miles away from our house. We got there to find the place torn apart. It'd been looted 3 times over. But there were stray cans all over the place. It seemed safe enough, so Julie, Chris, and I split up, looking the place over to find as much food as we could. There was this nice old man, gotta be at least 60. He was always sitting in front of the store with buddies, chatting away about God knows what. Nicest old man you ever meet. Always had a kind word to say. While we were separated, he got a hold of Julie, pulled her into a back room. Seems he'd been living in the place. We had no idea anyone was there. This sweet old man, the first thing he thinks of when he finally sees other people, he tried to rape Julie. Had I been 2 minutes later when I found them, he'd have done it. I killed that man, Rick. I wanted to, but I didn't mean to. I beat on him, and he died.
Jesus, man, don't beat yourself up over that. You did what any father would have done in that position. I may be a cop, but I don't let rules blind me to what's right and wrong, especially in light of our current situation.
I'm not beating myself up because I did it. I'm beating myself up because I don't feel bad about doing it. Yeah, the end of the world changed him. But look how it changed me.
Oh, shit. Roamers.
Roamers?
Oh, yeah, when we were at camp near Atlanta, we went into the city. Most of the zombies just sat around, not doing anything unless provoked. It seemed most of them were content to sit and do nothing unless something happens by them. Then, our camp was attacked. A pack of those things just tore through us, killed 2 of our friends. So I gotta think that there are other kinds of zombies that roam around, always on the move. I figured roamers is as good a name as any. They're coming this way. We gotta do something. We've got an axe in the RV if you want to grab it. Guns might attract more of them.
This hammer has worked just fine for me so far.
We need to split them up. You go that way and try to get that one's attention.
Gotcha. Hey, ugly! Over here! Shit! Looks like they're both coming for me.
I'm on it. This way, buddy.
Good save.
Okay, let's do this. We're fine. It's all under control. If we're not at least 20 miles from Atlanta now, we're really damn close. Let's start looking for some houses or neighborhoods and get off this highway.
Will do.
Jesus! Are we even going to be able to move this mess?
It might take a while. I think we can.
Well, let's get started. It's going to be dark in a few hours. Man, I'm glad we ran into you when we did. Even with using the RV to do most of the pushing, I don't think we could have cleared that wreck off the road without your help.
I'm just trying to pull my own weight, Rick. I'm glad you people are letting us tag along.
Well, so far as I gotta say, you've come in handy. Aside from Rick, I don't think any of us are really all that strong.
I know pushing cars out the way was a lot harder before you came along.
You're not too hard on the eyes either.
Right back at you, Carol.
We've got Glenn to thank for that. Before we left, we'd been stockpiling canned goods he was getting from Atlanta.
You guys sure do have a lot of food.
I was just doing my part.
Oh, don't downplay it so much, Glenn. Without you, we'd be much worse off. We'd have to rely on hunting way too much. You're a lifesaver.
I've got to agree with the lady, Glenn. I haven't eaten this well in weeks.
As a guy who's seen him in action, I gotta say, Glenn really knew what he was doing in that city. The fact that he risked his life every day for the good of the camp, that's honorable. If he hadn't been there when I first got into Atlanta, I probably would have never found Lori and Carl. If I even survived. Hold on for a second, guys. Lori? 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 Is everything okay?
No, Rick. I'm pregnant.